Hi, this is Sandra Source Outreach Ministries. I just ask that you subscribe to our Bible Talk show on the YouTube channel so that we can grow our channel and reach more people. We really appreciate that. We are doing the Overcoming the Flesh series right now, and we are right now on lesson 18, drunkardness. Okay, being drunk. When you're drunk, you don't make good decisions. Things happen, okay? It says, on this way, drunkardness is a mortal sin, because then a man willingly and knowingly deprives himself of the use of reason, whereby he performs virtuous deeds and avoids sin, and thus he sins mortally by running the risk of falling into sin. So when you don't drink, you have a better chance of doing what's right. But when you drink, your mind is not working to your advantage, and then you can be enticed to do things that are not appropriate. Okay. And it says, where in the Bible does it talk about drunkardness? So I found two. Proverbs 21, verse 1. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived therefore is not wise. That's what I just said, right? If you drink, you can be talked into many things that you normally wouldn't do if you were not. And therefore, it's not wise to be drinking to the point that you don't know what's going on. And then there's Galatians 5:21. Envying, murders, drunkardness, reveling, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in times past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. Because if you're not a born again Christian, saved by Jesus Christ, then you're an unbeliever, and you can get caught in these situations that we just read. And then you have no right to the kingdom of God. He will not accept you. Okay. Definition of drunkardness: the state of being intoxicated. Intoxication, inebriation, insobriety, tipsiness, overindulgent, overconsumption. All these things happen when you drink too much. Okay. You just don't make good decisions. Okay. Like we have a picture here. This guy is drinking and driving. That can really result in a very, very bad situation where you might hit someone, kill someone, even yourself. Drunkenness in the Bible. I have a couple scriptures here that it says the Bible affords ample proof that excessive drinking of intoxicants was a common vice among Hebrews, as among other ancient people. This is evidenced not only from individual cases of intoxication. So on this one, we're going to look at Noah, Genesis 9:21, and it reads, he drank some of the wine and became drunk, and he was uncovered and lay exposed inside his tent. So in essence, he was drinking, he was naked inside his tent, and he was drunk. His sons saw that, and they went in and covered him up. Okay, anything could have happened because he was drunk. And Noah was chosen by God to be him and his wife and his sons and their wives, 8 people out of everyone on earth. He even got drunk. He was saved from the flood, but he then drank too much wine and got drunk. Can you believe that? That's amazing. And then we're going to read the next one. This one here is about Lot in Genesis 19:33. 19:33 reads, so they gave their father wine that night, and the firstborn went in and lay with her father, and he did not know when she lay down or when she got up, because he was completely intoxicated. Can you believe this? Because the wife died in Sodom and Gomorrah because she looked back. And then the daughters decided that there would be no further offspring for him. And what they did, they gave him wine and got him drunk. And then the youngest daughter went in and had sex with him and bore a child. Wow. This in the beginning of time is going on as it is today, right? Women get pregnant because they're drunk, okay, or they get raped because they're drunk, because they don't not in their right mind. They're not thinking rationally. Why am I doing this? Okay, so and then there's a couple more. I didn't look up all those, but it says, but also from frequent references to drunkenness as a great social evil, and it is. It is because drinking and drugs leads to situations that can become fatal. You can OD from drugs, being too drunk. Some people are allergic to drinking and they go into comas. Things happen to people that are drunk. Like a lot of times, women go out to bars and start drinking, and then they go home with the first man they meet, and then they either get raped or possibly get pregnant by them, and then they're in a world of trouble. It leads to bad things, okay? And then here it says drunk driving. Each day, about 28 people in America die in drunk driving car crashes. Wow. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. So over a 10-year period from 2010 to 2019, more than 10,000 people die each year in drunk driving car accidents. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, children get run over by drunk drivers. Women get run over by drunk drivers. Men get run over by drunk drivers. Drunk drivers crash, kill themselves and everyone in the car. Just like when it's like a party, right? With students, they drink and then they drive and then they get in a serious accident and all are lost. All are killed. It leads to bad things, okay? The levels of drunkenness. Following a state of euphoria, the third level of drunkenness is a state of excitement. This usually occurs between 0.08 to 0.12% BAC, though it can happen much sooner or later for some people based on your weight. It is similar to a state of euphoria, except it is typically accompanied by restlessness and excitability. Okay. And this is an accident, as I was just saying. Students, right? They drink and drive, and look what happens. They get hurt, possibly even die, and then they wonder why did I do that? Okay, because once you do it, it's done. It's a done deal, and you can really get in a lot of trouble. So I hope this just opens your eyes to understand that drinking too much drinking can cause really bad situations, death. You can go to jail from it. You lose your license. You pay a huge amount of money. Women that go to bars looking for men start drinking and then they get into bad situations. It doesn't get you anything good. So if you drink excessively, like it says, okay, it's not to say that maybe you would have a glass of wine with your dinner, but that would be it. You cannot do it where you no longer know what you're doing, that you're not able to make good decisions. So I just hope you listen to this today. And if you have a drinking problem, seek help. Alcohol is Anonymous. Seek help. Stop drinking. Save your life. Save someone else's life. And in essence, give your life to Jesus, because most likely you have not done so. Because if you drink a lot, it's because you're feeling lost. You're feeling all alone. You feel that there's just no way out. You have too many worries and problems. So I just got to drink and numb it where I don't feel it. Okay. But if you give your life to Jesus, people, you'll have peace, love, and joy that will start to manifest in your mind, your heart, your whole body, your soul. And you will no longer need drinks, drugs, or any of that stuff to fill the void. the void would be Jesus, and you would feel whole. You will feel at peace. So I just ask you today to listen to this and take heed and get help. Okay. So I just say thank you so much for listening to our lesson and welcome you to come back next week for the next one. God bless you and have a good day.